I saw the whole movie of my life flash before my eyes. You know what? It sucked.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I see you again.
We've come a long way,
Yeah, we came a long way
from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach. So remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
What's going on, guys? It's Alex Leba back here again for a brand new video, and I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years, and I just kind of wanted to do a video going through my story as a content creator and now as a filmmaker. Before I get into everything, I just wanted to say I seriously really do appreciate everybody that has been watching me for a long time. I still get messages and comments and things like that of people still showing love and appreciation to my channel. It seriously means so much to me, especially with the channel being like pretty much dead for a long time now. Mostly everyone has left. I understand that, but it's, you know, obviously it's my fault because I haven't remained consistent with uploading. I've always loved movies. My dad, I'm really glad that he rose me up on a lot of great movies. Yeah, the Back to the Future trilogy, My Cousin Vinny, Collateral, The Fugitive, the Terminator movies, Die Hard. Where my movie journey started with me, the summer of 2012, I was about to be a freshman in high school.
When did you start getting an interest in movies? It was right before I started high school. People asked me, what are you into? What do you like to do? I said, well, nothing.
I started my Blu-ray collection in 2011. I remember the first Blu-ray I ever got, the original Child's Play. I don't have that Blu-ray anymore, unfortunately. My first 3 Blu-rays were Child's Play, Saw the Final Chapter, and Scream 4. I got interested in the idea of building a collection, and so in the summer of 2012, I started looking for Blu-ray collection videos.
I had like 10 Blu-rays, and I was like organizing them, and I thought, man, I want to see other people's collections. Like, I wonder if other people are doing the same thing. And so I looked him up.
John Flickinger, and I came across his Blu-ray collection video.
I didn't know what to call this video. I was gonna call it my entire Blu-ray collection, but I was like, that's kind of boring. That's been done before. Blu-ray breakdown. No, already did that. Blu-ray. I didn't like that either.
With his personality and just the way that he was in his videos, you know, it just got me way more interested in movies than I ever have been.
He inspired me to get into movies and, like, you know, just want to talk about them and critique them and understand them.
It really opened the door to the whole movie review community on YouTube. I found Chris through John, and then I started watching Chris's videos. The Schmoes Know, YMS, the Nostalgia Critic was a big one. Of course, you gotta love Jeremy Johns, you know, still kicking it. The exact same shit, but I love you. You know, it's still good content. Pretty much it. Eric Striffler used to do movie reviews. Also, shout out to Now Playing Podcast. It's a movie review podcast. If you guys haven't heard them before, I would strongly recommend you check them out. Really in-depth movie reviews.
I meet one of our listeners, Alex, who's in our Facebook group. He is also there to stalk Tom Cruise.
And so as time went on, my love for movies just grew and grew and grew and grew. I started collecting more Blu-rays. I just became obsessed with starting a collection. Here's a video of what my movie room looked like in summer of 2013. For the next few years or so, I just kept watching more movies, learning more about movies. Through watching all these movie reviews and things, I just developed this passion to want to talk about movies on the internet. I was super nervous to get in front of the camera, but then eventually, of course, I gained the confidence to start my own channel. The end of May 2015, I just filmed videos on my iPhone 5C, and I just set up my camera on a stack of DVDs and then just did that Blu-ray collection video. It's terrible. It's garbage.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Alex, and today I'm going to be showing you my entire Blu-ray collection. And also, this video is going to be kind of like a introduction video to my new channel, because this is my first video. From now on, I'm going to be doing movie reviews, Blu-ray updates, Blu-ray reviews / unboxings. I'm going to try to have my channel primarily focus on Blu-rays, and I'm going to probably be doing some out and abouts and stuff like that. And I've decided to start this channel because I want to try to use YouTube as a way to connect with other people who are just like me.
Shot with my iPhone, you know, with a few lights. I really did try with the lighting, I do remember that. And then I edited all my videos on iMovie on my phone.
What's up, guys? I'm Alex, and here I am coming at you with a video. And over the past like 4 years or so, I have been seeing every installment to this franchise. Thank you so much for watching, and down below in the comments, tell me what you thought of the movie. Let's go and see what kind of Blu-rays they got.
I was a senior in high school. In August 2015, 2 months after I started making videos, I got invited to be on this live stream. Nico Gibbs, he was a part of like the Blu-ray update community. He did a live stream, and there was this kid there. I didn't know who he was. His name was Josh, aka Cinecreep, and he had started his channel 1 month after mine.
Hey Alex, I was just gonna say
Alex.
Yes, what's up,
Alex
man?
just joined.
What's up, guys?
I would have sent you the link, but I'm not hosting it this time.
How you doing, Alex?
Pretty good,
What's
actually.
up, Alex? It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
We all talked for a while.
I want you to say stop broadcast. We'll just be private chat.
All right, see you guys.
Alright, bye, guys. Thanks for having me.
Everybody left, and then Josh and I were just talking off air. It was like 4 or 5 hours. We stayed up almost all night talking. That's where our friendship was born. We just really clicked and really connected. We became friends right there. He ended up being a huge part of my YouTube journey all the way up until the end. Josh and I just started talking every day, and then he was the first person that I really felt connected to with like talking about movies. The kind of friend that I wanted, you know. We had the same exact interests, same dreams and goals. We just really clicked and connected.
Probably my best friend on here, Josh. He has a channel on here called Cinecreep.
I live in Indiana, and Josh lives about 4.5 hours away, close to Mentor, Ohio. In December 2015, I went to his house. He still hasn't been to mine. It was just so cool meeting him for the first time. We just immediately started doing a Blu-ray hunting video. I did one for my channel, and he did one for his channel.
Today, I'm gonna be going pawn shop hunting, seeing if, you know, we can find something. And I said we because I have Alex Leyva.
What's up?
The overall experience at this pawn shop.
It looks so weird talking to your phone right now. People are looking at it.
Alright guys, the pawn shop was a bust. Are you ready for the leap of faith?
Yeah, let's fucking go. Die, I don't care, because at least I died looking for Blu-ray.
Oh, fuck! For the Bluetooth community! Now, should I get Reservoir Dogs Mondo or should I get Highlander Mondo? I do not know. What are you getting over here?
This thing is so beautiful. Oh, you're filming?
Oh.
He had to make a
That's a
big
hint.
choice.
One of the biggest decisions I've made of my life. I almost ran a poll on Twitter, but Highlander is just one of those films that, you know, really got me into films. Tell them what you got.
I got 4 things, actually. I got 2 steelbooks.
And as always, guys, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links will be down in the description below.
Also,
and as
sub
always,
to me.
yeah, go
You
sub
forgot to
to
shout me out, bro.
Go sub to Alex Leyva. His channel's Flicks and Movies. Link will be down in the description below. Maybe, as always, stay creepy.
You and Cinecreep are like the future of like DVD, Blu-ray, you know, hunting videos.
Well, we met up 3 times in 2016, and then again in 2017, 2020 we did videos. Of course, there's the stuff when we filmed the movie. We did a few videos. Then after that, nothing except the movies. April 2016, we made a short film called Solitary State. I think it's terrible.
Every day is the same. Sometimes change is for the worse. I find that if you do the same thing every day, life can't create questions. What if everyone in society knew the answer? How would they react? Would it be for the better?
But that was our first attempt at a short film. The thing that got us our first boost, I have always watched Wet Movie 1 ever since I first discovered the movie community.
Wet Movie 1 gave me a shout out.
I came across 2 YouTube channels. I really got a kick out of them, man. It's about this kid named Josh and Alex. They have 2 different YouTube channels. One's called Flicks and Movies, and the other one's called Cinecreep. Please, guys, check out their YouTube channels. They're young blue-tubers, younger kids that are going out there hoarding up on movies and things and talking about them. I don't know, man. Like, I watched the movie they did together, like a collab video they did, and I was just rolling laughing. I just liked their chemistry between one another. It was just really, really fun to watch.
Dude, Brendan, if you're watching, I can't thank you enough, man. Just, like, you've helped me out so much. You got me 160 subs, I think more than that now.
And that was really our first big boost. We really appreciated to no end that he, you know, really liked our stuff because we really looked up to him and Sean as the pioneers of the BlueTube community. I just want to cringe every time I say that. Josh even said that in the movie at one point, or BlueTuber. I'm still friends with Brendan to this day. I talk to him all the time. Sometimes I think like, oh yeah, like I used to see you this way, you know? Then I started having more people in my videos.
You get all these different guests, and it's like always these different people. That to me, I think is funny, like, because you just get all these people and they always say funny things. And it's always so funny how they always give you crap in the videos, and they all know the same inside jokes. And it's like, how did they all know that those jokes that the one says, but they probably don't even know each other? The stuff they were saying to you was like ridiculous. That's what I think is, you do really well though, is making the videos funny. And like some people would probably cut some of that ridiculous stuff, but you keep it, and I kind of like that. Was it like this craziness?
Ben, who I have known ever since first grade.
I'm Alex, and I'm joined today with my buddy Ben, who's right there.
And our whole relationship was thoroughly just, went through like in the two Leba movies. He had his own channel. We did videos all the time, Blu-ray updates and movie reviews. It was like a Siskel and Ebert kind of thing.
I'm Alex, and I'm joined today with my buddy Ben. I thought this was a great movie. This film is filled with so much well done suspense and tension. Damien Chazelle is a great writer of tension.
The tension was so great because you don't know for sure or not if John Goodman is a good guy or a bad guy, and that's what makes his performance so amazing.
Everyone's favorite, Dalton Euler. I did the one video with him, and I just thought he was so funny. Of course, a lot of people didn't think he was. It's either your kind of humor or it's not. I was just like, I need to have you in every video. Dalton, I feel like, was like the love him or hate him person of the channel, because he was just very loud and over the top. I always loved doing videos with Dalton.
Me and Leva shot out in that field right there.
But it was fun though, and also scary at the same time.
That's why it's the best fun, is because you don't know if something's actually gonna go wrong, or you're just gonna drive off like me and you did and have a good old time.
Exactly. And also you don't know if you're gonna die, so.
I mean, you got a seatbelt on, I got a seatbelt on, we're in a fucking 4x4 Chevy, son, we ain't gonna die ever.
Being asked to leave because I asked if Paul Blart were to. It's considered a security risk because if you come in with a camera and recording equipment asking about employees, we consider that a security risk.
What just happened? We literally got kicked out of the freaking mall.
We just got kicked out of the mall. Paul Blart is not even a real fucking person. They said we're a high security risk. The fuck's Leva gonna do? Eat your ass? He laughed about it. He died of laughter. That was honestly one of the most funniest moments of my life.
You're right.
I
got the footage!
He's like, well, you're being kicked out because you asked if our employees were working. I said, your employees? That's motherfucking Kevin James, bud!
A lot of great memories, a lot of great laughs. Also a lot of pain, physical and emotional pain.
I'm joined today with my buddy Dalton.
Yellow! You know I really do appreciate you, right? I know I give you a lot of shit.
Like what?
You're a good friend. You've been a friend of mine since
2015, Mr. Kinsey's class, dude.
I'm gonna be doing my entire Blu-ray collection today with my Uncle John.
My little cousin Mason, who's also my best friend, discovered that I made YouTube videos, and that made him want to start his own channel talking about Blu-rays and stuff with our Uncle John.
What's up, Jonathan?
Of course, they're from Texas. I'm from Indiana. They came to visit one time, and we did that video. I just thought they had great chemistry with one another. Kind of unique chemistry in a way. Mason grew up boyhood style through my videos. And the thing that I found funny is that even to this day, a lot of people still think that Uncle John is Mason's dad. And that made Mason so angry. He's like, we don't even look alike. I kind of get Mason's point, because yeah, they do look nothing alike. And Mason always calls him Uncle John. So it's like, why would he never call him dad?
Your uncle or somebody where he was like driving, got in that accident or whatever, and then he started crying. I always liked, that was crazy, that whole thing. He's like, oh geez, I'm done. He like cried immediately after. It was like, oh my god.
I'm gonna be going Blu-ray hunting with my Uncle John once again. Pull up your hand. Pull up your hand. Oh, shit!
Fuck, we're done. Fucking God!
What happened?
You're fucking playing around.
I didn't do that!
Fuck, I'm done.
I'm sorry, John. John.
Like, the first thing that ran through his head is that he would have to walk to Chick-fil-A to work every single day.
You turned from dick to nice so quickly. Yeah.
I'm sorry, John.
The adult was the one terrified and crying. I've watched this clip so many times. I've shown it to my family.
It's really, really fun to fuck with him.
Ah! Motherfucker! Ah! Motherfucker! Ah! Motherfucker! Motherfucker! Ah! Motherfucker! Ah! Motherfucker! What did you, motherfucker? Mason, I'm sick of that.
I guess you.
I'm kind of done with that, man.
I get you.
Yeah, you can fucking go. Motherfucker! Damn it. What are you, John? Fucking come on, man. It's getting old now. Fucking John, I'm sick of it. I'm sick and tired of that shit.
I'm sorry.
It's just amazing. He gets so upset every time. You
Yeah,
get used to it at a certain point.
Yeah, that's the only reason I keep doing it, because I keep getting the exact same reaction.
That's good. I hope you love him. I do. When you show him.
I say I love him, and then he goes, yeah, you don't act like it. Or he'll say, like, yeah, I wish I could say the same, or something like that. It's probably why he kicked me out of the house.
It was at the beginning of 2017 that I started doing videos with Eric, my friend from high school and middle school. We've known each other for a really long time. He ended up becoming a huge part of the channel. He had a YouTube channel when he was in like elementary school and middle school, and so he's always had this interest for content creating. And we did Vines together in high school. I used to do like a lot of Vine videos, and that was kind of like my start. Posting videos to the internet was with Vine. We kind of reconnected and said, why don't we do a video together? And I said, sounds good, we'll do a video and we'll see how it goes. And then yeah, I saw him for the first time ever since we graduated. And then he said, hey, how about I bring my friend Paul with me? And I thought, okay. And then he said, how about Cyrus? He was my friend, my childhood best friend Jake. He was Jake's cousin, and we used to hang out with him back in the day. I'm like, oh, Cyrus, how's he been? And he's like, oh, he's homeless. I'm like, really? Oh, that's sad. And he goes, no, it's not sad. It's actually really freaking hilarious. And so he lives at the dumpster at Riley Elementary School, and so we're gonna go pick him up. And I'm like, okay, like you don't let him stay at your place, or I asked a lot of questions, and he was like, you know what, why don't you just stop asking the questions? And then we did that first Blu-ray hunting video, and that was the first time I met Paul, who also became a massive part of the channel. I wish Cyrus would have, but he only did the 2 videos. We didn't do videos again for a while, but then in August of 2017, we really started doing videos a lot. That was, keyword was, the best stuff on the channel, I think. I love them all. I love the Dalton videos. I love the Mason and Uncle John videos and everything else. The Eric and Paul videos, I just loved those videos so much. Paul had a very unique sense of humor, and Eric did as well. They were just so funny together. They just had like the best chemistry. Also, like, there was just a lot of funny moments reacting to my stupidity. I'm just really proud of those videos, and it's really a shame that they're all gone forever. So how an Alex Leba out and about Blu-ray hunting video shoot day would go is that the people would pick me up, and then I would just film literally the whole time that we were hanging out. And then I would kind of just improv the whole shoot as it's going. Sometimes, like, if it was like a bigger video, like if I was doing a collab with a certain YouTuber, I would have, ideas of what I want to ask them, and ideas of where I would want things to go in terms of the conversation. But for the most part, everything was improv. What we said, and then the way I would shoot everything, I had no plan, it's like, oh, let's set the camera here, whatever, I'll get this shot. It was really creatively all over the place. It was me just throwing everything at the wall and seeing what sticks. When I would go in stores, I would usually bring my phone inside to film, because of course, if I brought the camera in, then there's a much higher chance of us getting kicked out. And then after the shoot, so I'd upload all the footage into Final Cut Pro, video, and then I would just edit all the footage down, color grade it, do all the audio editing. I had no idea how it was going to be edited, so the edit was completely improv as well. Everything was just completely on the fly. So I was just aimlessly going through every single video shoot without having any clue what I was doing. And it's like, that's the perfect way to put my entire YouTube journey, honestly. And I would be coming up with new ways to edit things. I always tried to edit out everything. If there wasn't some sort of purpose behind it, whether it was humor or whether it served the narrative of the video or for character development or whatever, if I felt it wasn't necessary, I cut it. And I still go by that. I was essentially trying to make like a short film every time I went out. You know, it's like, okay, a new episode of the show. Here we go. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. I tried to make them look really good with the color grading and the sound with the microphones, and I really tried with every aspect of it. When I did start color grading, it was all very saturated. I ended up having a lot of like signature things that I would do in my videos. A big one was music montages in general. But I would set up the camera and then we would just walk past the camera. I thought it was like so cool and cinematic, but really it was just so stupid.
Imagine me trying to go to the store and you're like, wait, let me set the camera here and let's run back to the car and pretend like we're walking into the store for the first time. So yeah, that's probably really obnoxious. I understand why all your friends hate you now.
Of course, really high saturated color grading. I'm trying to think of more. Not buying movies and Blu-ray hunting videos.
Wow, let's get a flashback to that happening right now.
I tried vaping once. It wasn't really my thing.
First hit of vape, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't that same hat you were wearing in our second video? Dalton, are you seriously gonna buy that hat?
You do that a lot. You do cutback scenes.
Do you like that or not really?
I like it. There's one time you showed a clip of every time you got your friend's name wrong, and you show like 25 clips, and I'm thinking to myself, did you really weed through all those fucking videos just to get that 2-second clip? Because I would be way too lazy to do that.
So every time I went out to make a video with these people, I was essentially pretending to make like a independent little film. This gotta be a really good cinematic shot. What I was trying to do was create a unique form of storytelling for vlogs, to where each vlog was like a little film. In a way, kind of like Casey Neistat mixed with David Dobrik. The cinematic element of Casey Neistat mixed with David Dobrik's style, like with a cast of characters and stuff like that. I became more and more interested in the filmmaking element of making videos, with the color grading and the editing and the way things cut together. Really, I was hoping that my vlogs would catch on, and then it would, you know, have like a David Dobrik style audience, but with the movie element in there, I would have hoped that when my vlogs blew up and they're reaching a wider audience, and these people who wouldn't have thought twice about movies or wanting to start a collection or be a filmmaker or whatever would start thinking about those things. When I first started my channel, it was all completely around movies, but then it became like more about my friends and about the vlog, sitcom, character-centric comedy element rather than the movie review, film critiquing side of it. For people who are legitimate like fans of the channel, the people that truly understood the content, understood that was the thing about it that made it what it was. The more time that went on, the less it became about movies and the more it became about that, and then it reached a point to where I realized realized I wasn't passionate about film critiquing anymore, about wanting to be a movie reviewer. The more I kept creating content, the more I started to realize as time went on that I was interested in like the creation side of making videos and content and editing. I achieved my goal of wanting to be like a Cool Duder or Wet Movie 1, you know, and have a huge following with a cast of characters. And so at the beginning of 2019, I did a video called Blu-ray Hunting No More, the future of the channel. It was basically me just like explaining to everybody about how I don't want to be a movie reviewer, I want to be a vlogger, because I became passionate about vlogging. And I said that, you know, this is going to be a vlogging channel from now on with my friends, my vlog squad. We're going to go out and film and shoot whatever, and if we go to a movie store and talk about movies or go see a movie, we will, and if not, then we won't. You know, it's not going to become a for sure thing. I just flat out told everybody, and then a lot of people did stay with me after that, but also a lot of people stepped away. And like, there's one comment that I'll never forget of somebody who commented. He said, well, I won't be watching your content anymore, but you have inspired me to collect physical media. If this is what you want to do, then do it. You will lose views and subscribers, but you were once a hero of this community, so thank you. And I thought, oh my God. Quite a bit of people still did stick with me, but then my viewership definitely started to go down. The next big thing that happened on the channel was making videos with Cool Duder, Chauncey Phillips, his brother Ethan, and Wet Movie 1, and the Fluffy Gamer.
I'm going Blu-ray hunting with Chauncey Phillips. Cool Duder. And Ethan. Brother.
Hey, what's up?
My very first time eating sushi. I'll remember this day forever.
What the fuck are you doing in my book off?
I really appreciate that you watch my videos and stuff, you know, because I've been watching you for so many years. It's a FYE. Here we go.
When you said you were coming out here, I'm like, we gotta do a video.
You too, Ethan.
Yeah, no, it's great meeting you.
Today I'm here with the Fluffy Gamer. What's up? And Wet Movie.
What's up, man?
And we're gonna go hard up!
Fucker, we're over the outside motherfucking Best Buy. We're gonna go crazy. Why am I talking like that?
He stole the slipcover for me.
I didn't steal shit.
Yeah, we're actually gonna go see Renee Nizzoto from Storage Wars. Are you ready? And hopefully, I don't spend too much money inside here.
Fluffy, are you really spending $457?
If it goes through.
Thank you so much for not spending a single dollar, just getting a free shirt. That's awesome.
Fluffy just spent over $400 on some retro video games.
Right here. Size wad in there.
And I didn't buy anything in there.
Don't sit on my $600 games.
We're at a drive-in movie theater.
Never once been to a drive-in movie theater. This is the first time.
Nice hanging out with you, motherfucker.
And that really changed everything for me. It started getting me a lot more attention, a lot more people started watching the videos. I already had the passion, but then that just kind of strengthened the passion to want to keep going and keep improving. And then in 2018, I met up with Wet Movie and Cool Duder again, and then we did more videos. I love those two videos we did. One with Wet Movie 1, it was just going to Hollywood, the Fluffy Gamer, who is one of my best friends now. I did videos with Chris Stuckman when I went with Josh to the Auditorium 6 premiere, the movie that nobody will ever see, ever.
What I said to the actors on the first day was exactly what I would have wanted to hear if I was stepping onto a set and I was working on a set. I said, make as many mistakes as you want. I don't care. And if you make a mistake and mess up a line, that's fine. We'll do it again. And if someone judges you, they're not going to be on my set. So it's one of those things that you just want everyone to feel comfortable.
What are your future plans with Dark Horse Pictures?
That's been my production company since I was 14. I got iMovie on my Mac when I was 14. The last 3 years of high school, I did computer school. I was homeschooled for the last 3 years of high school. And the school gave me a Mac. So for the first time in my life, I had my own computer. And I discovered iMovie. And I decided the first thing I would edit was a opening title sequence recreating Signs. So that was fun. And I grabbed the soundtrack and I put the opening title music and I was like, Dark Forest Pictures. That's it. Honestly, I had no idea, and it just kind of became like my fun little thing I did with my friends. Yes.
Which festivals are you guys planning on submitting the film to?
Oh my God. Genre festivals are more welcoming of something like this. I definitely want to try Cleveland. The issue with this, and I know it's going to happen, is it's long for a short. It's 35 minutes, and a lot of festivals, they don't like that. I've already been told by like 5 festivals, like, it's too long. And that's just going to happen. We're doing one more short, once again, with Caitlin, and she's the best actress in the area, trust me. I mean, if there's any independent filmmakers here in the area, we're kind of collaborating on a script. It's interesting and weird, and I like it, and I hope other people like it. We actually had a conversation about like what we would do if we made that a feature. Like, let's say that was the first act. Like, the second act would be
Olivia leaving.
Yeah, Matt having to find your body and like releasing it, and then taking you out into modern day, and like like Star Trek 4, like showing you what like modern day is. Like that, if we did that in a feature, but that won't happen because we were working on other stuff. Yes, Drew.
The tattoo on Matt's hand with the spaceship, was that supposed to be some X-Files type reference?
Basically, you know the answer to that. Yes.
And then while I was in Ohio, when I did that video with John and Chris, I also met up with Matthew Brando.
I'm a fan of you as well, man.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the channel.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Matthew started watching my videos, and then I'm like, yeah, I love your videos too, your film analysis videos. And then him and I became friends, and Matt to this day is one of my best friends. Good content creator, he's cool. I just have always liked him. We made a video of us going to the prison from Shawshank Redemption. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever made by far.
I'm being labelfied right now. What do you mean? It's a weird angle.
The second video especially with Chris and John. That's one of my favorite videos I've ever made.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Chris's channel, and Alex's channel, and leave your thoughts, your opinions down below. That way
we can see you next time. Chris.
Where I just completely rudely, shoved the camera in Chris's face, filmed the whole time, and pretty much ruined their entire night. It wasn't like as annoying to John, I feel like, because like he knows me and he knows how I operate, so he was just kind of going with it. But like I just know Chris is probably thinking, is he ever gonna go away?
Alex Leba, our buddy, came up and did a vlog with us and talked to us for a long time. He really did talk to us for a long time. Alex, if you're listening, hello. I enjoyed the vlog. I watched it. I watched the whole thing. It was entertaining and funny. Thank you for making it.
Yeah, I saw him recently. Gentlemen, are you ready to get Stuckmanized?
Oh, hell yeah. You know it, brother. It's a very surreal moment. This is very exciting.
Let's go inside.
Exciting.
Get inside.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Chris, it's so nice to meet you. I'm Gabriel. Nice to meet you. I drove my friend Alex and I drove all the way from Michigan and watched you for 12 years. Thank you just so much for being there for me. I wear cool nerdy t-shirts because of you.
Yeah, I just told him I'm proud of you. 'Cause I really am. He achieved his dream. And until the movie, I don't think there's really. Oh no, the Edward Furlong stuff. Basically, I feel like a lot of people know this story, but at the end of 2019, Terminator: Dark Fate came out. That terrible movie, and then at the beginning, Edward Furlong's John Connor got killed by a T-800, and then I did that terrible, out of focus interview with him. It was my first interview ever. I asked him about it, kind of, in the middle of all my stuttering, and then he talked a little tiny bit about it, but then that video blew up and was on people.com, and I was pretty much the center of movie news attention for a day, and that was pretty nice. And that was really my last boost that many years ago, 2019. Jesus.
You want to know why I feel bad for you? Why we all feel bad for you? We went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Me, Bronson, Mason, we just took pictures. We didn't really, we enjoyed ourselves. We took time to take in everything. And I feel bad personally because I don't feel like you enjoyed yourself. You didn't get to, you didn't look at anything. You just were worried about getting the right shot.
And you're doing the thing that we're upset of you for doing, right now, as we're trying to tell you what you were doing wrong.
Why don't you hang out with your friends and enjoy the moment, enjoy where you're at.
You don't get to see me or Josh, a lot.
Yeah,
I live in Texas, he lives here. You don't get to see us a lot. Why don't you just enjoy the
And you're too worried about having to get in the right shot. Like right now, you're not even looking where you're walking. You're running into a bush because you're staring at the screen.
Films bush.
Films bush.
We love you though, man. But what I'm saying is I just wish you would, because you're going to grow old. You're going to grow old. You're going to be like, 20, 30 years from now, you'll be like 40, 50 years old, whatever. And you're going to think, man, if I would have just set my phone down because I was so obsessed with it, I could have actually enjoyed that experience with Bronson, Mason, and Josh.
I did. You
didn't look at one thing. You were just caring about the shot.
Literally the whole time.
The whole time.
I guess the upside is now he can go back. He won't be there in person getting to experience it. But when he goes back and looks at the footage, he'll be able to experience it. But like,
there's millions of videos online of the inside of it.
So like, when I'm 80 years old, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna think.
You're not making it that long, dude. With your high blood pressure and your diabetes, dude, you're not making it that long. If you were to lose, say, 100 of your 425 pounds.
You guys may be annoyed, but I think many years from now, you guys will look back on these videos and you'll think, I'm glad you were filming.
That's all we'll have left of you after, your funeral and stuff. Yeah, we'll be watching all your content.
The funeral's just gonna have like a big playlist of your videos.
Your video. Imagine people come to the funeral and like there's a big screen and it's just playing Alex Leba videos.
I was really deep into it, to a ridiculously unhealthy degree, actually. And it was just a continuous cycle for a long time. There wasn't a single 2 weeks of my life that I wasn't making a video. Just consistently keep creating, keep filming videos. If I wasn't filming a video with somebody, it wasn't fun for me. And combined with the fact that I felt like I couldn't carry a video all by myself, and that idea in my head like just only strengthened as time went on.
I was so completely enveloped in it. Like, I had no idea what my actual life was or who I actually was. I only understood myself as this character. Even if I'm pretending to be there and be present and have family hour with my family, all I'm thinking about is that edit. I'm writing it in my head. Okay, I got more shots than I needed for that first act. I don't need to lean into the running so much. I did that yesterday. The audience is going to get bored. I'm going to give 20 seconds of running tops. And I'm going to include that one line I filmed into my camera when I stepped on like a fucking needle. That's the level of like madness that your brain becomes.
sure.
Like, I couldn't think about anything else. When people would be like, hey, can we get breakfast someday? I'd be like, I don't think they're going to know what to do if I point a camera at them. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I can't. When someone's like, yo, let's go grab a drink, I'm like, are you fucking nuts? Like, first of all, like, by the time it's dark time, those are edit hours. Second of all, a drink might fuck up my brain enough where I'm not be able to edit on time. Like, how dare you? That's what I became. Like, I became a monster. Turning that off was really hard because the crazier I got, the more it was sort of rewarded, the more success I found.
Like I said, with doing YouTube, I was just completely, not just carried away, but just 100% unhealthily obsessed with doing videos. All I ever thought about, all I ever did, it was just unhealthy because I was so obsessive. I would film them all the time, and then at a certain point, like, I would start doing videos with people, and they would eventually, some sooner than others, get very annoyed with my filming style because I would consistently be filming and shoving a camera in their face the entire time. They'd give their whole day to hang out with me and like doing a video. This is the thing that really annoyed people. Everybody hated this with a dying bloody passion. They would say something funny or clever or witty, and I'm like, I would laugh my ass off like so hard. Then I'd pull out the camera and be like, say that again, let's do that again. And they're like, no, like, okay, fine. But then that just gave me the motivation to just want to film more, all the time. I went from 2015 to 2021. For about 6 years, it was just consistent content creating. I literally never stopped. There was not a single time in my life throughout those 6 years to where I was not working on a video. Honestly, it was the best time of my life. For me, but not for anybody else. I was just the most sure of myself, That was the most happy I've ever been doing vlog videos. Again, everybody, got to the point to where they just got so annoyed with my style of doing it that they started doing less videos and then just like stopped doing them entirely because I was incredibly annoying with doing it.
How many times have we been out Blu-ray hunting and I'm just like, no, I want to go, I want to walk away, and you don't give a fuck. We're not filming a high quality production movie.
I tried with my content. When you see the final product and you see the colors, you see the edits, I'm like, this is what I was going for.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool when you watch a 10-minute video to see how you whipped it up. When I'm with you for a 5-hour, 6-hour, 7-hour day, it's the most annoying thing ever. It literally brought it to the point to where it wasn't worth that watching that 15-minute video. It's not worth it.
it became the kind of thing to where my friends started looking at me differently at a certain point. You know, they're thinking, okay, like, every single time we hang out, we have to do a video. Are we even friends anymore? Or am I just your portable character, you know, to just like use? My friends started to feel like objects, basically. Like I was just using them for content. I was incredibly selfish to my friends. It wasn't that I didn't care about you guys. And it wasn't that I didn't see you guys as friends. I was just so sucked into doing what I was doing that I didn't consider your feelings, and I'm sorry for that. Like, I was just completely, like, they would be annoyed with me. They would say, I want to leave, you know, I have work in the morning, or I have to get home to my girlfriend, she's wondering where I am, or whatever it is, you know, I just did not care. I was just like laser focused on the content. No, don't you care about the video? And I would just like, it was just, I was an asshole. I really was. And when I started making the first movie, I completely realized that filmmaking is my true passion and that vlogging was just my training wheels. With that realization, I lost my passion for wanting to create content, and so it just kind of fizzled out at that point. I just thought, I just don't see it anymore. The thing about content creating, I think it happens with everybody, that eventually they hit burnout. It's kind of like love. I mean, it literally is love, a form of being in love. It's like a flame. The reason why it's called a flame is because flames inevitably go out. It'll get to the point to where you just don't see it anymore, and then you just fall out of love with it. It sucks, but it happens, and that's what happened to me. For me, it lasted about 6 years. The moment I hit the burnout, I feel like Forrest Gump. And then it reached a point to where I'm just like, you know, he's like, I'm pretty tired. I think I'll go home now. My advice would be, you will probably hit burnout with doing YouTube. You will eventually not see it anymore and lose the passion for it, but I would recommend, if you really are passionate about it, if you start getting bored with a certain kind of content, which you probably will, keep trying to come up with new, unique ways to evolve it and make better content, but not only better content and more unique content, but content that's fun for you to make, because it could be better and more unique, but not fun for you to make. That comes first. Of course, there's a lot of things you have to factor into with like getting views and the thumbnails and things like that. If that's 100% of your focus is just attention and all that, then you're not going to make it. It's going to come through in the content. I promise you, if you're faking it, everyone will know. Not do content for money, not do it because it's a trend. You can still follow trends, but you know, it has to be based in something that you actually want to do. You know what I mean? You guys get what I'm saying. I over-explain. I think at the very end of 2020, I thought, wouldn't it be cool to do an Alex Leba movie? Combining all of the people in my videos and making like a vlog movie. And it was going to be Blu-ray Hunting the movie at first, but then it evolved into the Alex Leba movie, then kind of, you know, after a long process of over a year, kind of, you know, ended up the way that it did. Yeah, it's just kind of, unbelievable to me that the movies took this long to make. Even the first one took a long time to make, but the second one, that took an absurdly long time. It was not supposed to take that long.
This is Mason's final scene. You ready?
You know, Alex, it's kind of weird. A year and a half of my life, we've just been recording this movie, and now we're just filming my final scene. You know, it's like over now. Like, this is the last time you're ever going to record me for this stupid-ass movie. And I'm kind of going to miss it. Kind of going to miss you talking about it every night.
It's been fun, kid. All great adventures must end.
Gonna miss bitching about recording. It's gonna kind of suck. Like, there's not gonna be a movie anymore. There's not gonna be what if we do this? What if we do that? It's just like all ending now, and we're not gonna have any movie to, you know, make and film for or think of ideas for, just because it's been so long and it's been such a long process, like over a year and a half. It's just bittersweet.
Are you alright? You alright? Aw, it's alright. Are you crying? Really? Stop. No, it's cute.
Alex is outside right now, talking to his trunk. He's been acting really suspicious the whole trip, so I think I'm gonna go out there and catch him in the act. Look at this, guys. So weird. So I'm gonna set up some cameras and try and catch him in the act of whatever he's doing.
What are you doing, dude?
Nathan, I told you, I got up early, and I'm gonna go get the car fixed, and you know, I just thought I'd do it before like you woke up, like so
What's
we have
that
more time
noise,
to do
Alex?
stuff later.
Alex, what's that?
It's the car. I told you, I'm gonna go get it fixed.
The car's not on, Alex. Alex, the car's not on.
Yes, no, it's
what the fuck? What the fuck? Is this where you've been disappearing to? Is this why you've been buying double of everything? Cotton 4K, dumbass. Stay down. I'm calling the fucking cops. From Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Since before you left for Cincinnati? Because I see all the food. The pizza box? Is that why you left an extra slice?
Hey, at least I fed him.
I mean, yeah.
One of the last couple things I'll touch on is a lot of videos are gone. Well, now all videos are gone, but except for like 2% of them. Why is that? Watch the Alex Leba movie 2 to find out. Someone fired a nuclear bomb and then destroyed the entire channel. And so all this, you know, was pretty much for nothing. I deleted, not just unlisted or privated, deleted, I think about half of the videos I ever made. Basically, I was a complete pussy, and I thought that I had to do what people said. I just really wish that I would have stood up for myself. The amount of sadness that I feel from that decision of deleting pretty much half of the videos I've ever made, I can't even describe. It is all my fault. Okay, I'm the one who physically went and did it, and I didn't stand up for myself. I've always been a coward. I've always been a pussy. I've never stood up for myself. But, you know, after that, it just really taught me to just like completely stand up for myself from now on. It takes a lot out of you. Even though I'm not passionate about making videos now, it's like those videos, I was still just like you know, they're memories. I just loved those videos so much, and so many people I know loved going back and rewatching them, and I'm still really proud of them. I'm just so hurt that they're all gone, but you know, it's just like the only person to blame is the person you're looking at, and I just can't believe that I was that stupid. Those specific videos were some of my best. Like I said with the Eric and Paul videos, like those were, like I said in the movie, they were the best I could do in terms of editing, you know, like filming and comedic timing, and just with like the chemistry between everybody. Like I feel like that's the best I could ever do. It's like, imagine a sitcom that you loved that's just gone forever and no one can ever see it ever again. It's like, was it all for nothing, or was it like, no, it wasn't all for nothing, because I got the experiences that will live in my memory forever. Gotta get past it somehow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to let you all know, all of you guys who were fans of the Eric and Paul videos back in the day, that I have constructed a 3-hour and 16-minute long edit of all of the footage that exists from all of the old Eric and Paul videos. And there's also quite a bit of footage in there from the old videos that has never been seen. And also, there is the never before seen Eric series finale with Cyrus. There's lots of stuff in it. Definitely check it out, especially if you were a fan of those videos. And then also, if you want to find out exactly why all those videos are gone, stay to the end of that video. The link will be in the description of this video. Check it out.
Now, I do the interview videos. I really like doing those. That's really the only kind of content, honestly, now that I really enjoy doing. Only for people that I like, legitimately really like and want to interview. It's fun, you know? It's like my own little interview show. I'm really proud of the ones that I did. Talking to people from movies that I have always loved, and, you know, asking them questions. It's just cool. It's really cool to me. It's fun. I definitely want to start doing more of those. Hopefully, I won't ever get burnt out on filmmaking. People, you know, probably think that I'm going to make the Leba movie 3. I am not. So yeah, that's the final nail in the coffin for the Leba movies. I really wanted it to be a trilogy, but it's not going to work out that way because of Dalton. But I would love to start making real movies. Josh fired a nuclear bomb and blew up the whole thing. All that's gone and over with, and so it's like next is going to be something else. But I don't entirely know what that's going to be. What's going on, guys? It's Alex Leyva, and ever since my last film, the Alex Leyva Movie 2 came out, a lot of people have been asking me and reaching out what my next project
No,
is.
they haven't. Hi, I'm Aiden Culver. So basically what's happening is that I'm walking on Route 66 from Chicago to Los Angeles until I physically can't walk anymore. So it's kind of like the movie The Long Walk. On May 16th, 2026, I'm starting a publicity stunt. I have a feature-length script and movie pitch. So we're trying to accumulate attention from Lionsgate, the same studio that brought us The Long Walk. That's best case scenario. With your support, a small-time filmmaker from Chicago has the potential to possibly make it to LA to pitch a movie. My entire journey is being documented by this guy. We have a different way of doing things, so we'll see how this project goes.
It is a documentary, but I'm also trying to make it cinematic and have a movie feel.
You have these people that are doing this project, and now that entire project is being documented by Alex Leyva. And then if you've seen the Alex Leyva movies, which you should, constantly engaging, always something crazy happening, bizarre stories, amazing friends, edited in a super fun way.
With my last movie, I had about 2.5 years to get everything filmed. This time, I only have about 2.5 months. So, you know, it's very stressful. You just gotta make it work with the time and resources that you have, and that's the indie filmmaking game. It is definitely Matt Johnson-esque. It is definitely inspired by his work because he is my favorite filmmaker. I've just learned so much from him. It is shot handheld guerrilla style in the streets of Chicago with wireless microphones.
It's supposed to kind of represent a filmmaker's journey in the industry. If you don't have too many connections in it right off the bat, then it's very hard. It truly does feel like you're walking from Route 66 from Chicago all the way to Hollywood. It's a long and winding road, and it honestly, you know, when you really think about it, you're like, yeah, that's actually a really scary road to go on.
It's a story about filmmaking, ambition, and passion.
I want this to be an inspiring story in a sense, because part of it is meant to just be crazy, part of it's meant to be like, yeah, it might not work, but the thing is, that little sense of hope that you have for it, and the idea that you can make a story off of it anyway, make a documentary of trying to attempt this crazy stunt. Nothing ever happens the way you expect it to. Yeah. But also sometimes it ends up being better than you expect it to.
The goal would be for it to get into film festivals, but we'll see if it turns out that good. Hopefully. We're trying to make it as good as we can. I just can't wait to see what happens, and can't wait to share it with you guys.
Follow me on Instagram at Walking Route 66. You can also follow me on YouTube. That's where the live stream is going to be, and we're also going to have a video that's just the entire walk.
It was a great time. It really was, while it lasted. Well, for me, not for anybody else. I'm pretty sure I talked about mostly everything. I mean, I know that, you know, after I shut the camera off, I'm going to think, oh, I wish I would have talked about that. I especially appreciate, just like I said at the beginning of this video, that there are still people that reach out to me that say that they watched me in middle school, and then now they're in their 20s and they have jobs and wives, and, you know, they said, oh, I started watching you in middle school. And, you know, like what I would say to people that I looked up to, like the people that came up to me at screenings or conventions, and I actually have met quite a bit of fans and people that, you know, really liked my stuff, and, you know, way more than I ever thought that I would meet. I'm more excited to meet them than they are to meet me, which is funny. Way back in the day when I first started, it's like I never thought that I would build the audience that I did, that I eventually lost most of, but, you know, with the way that the movies turned out, and then the whole timeline of the channel, how everything went down throughout the years, I never would have expected all of this to happen the way it did. I've done a lot, I've accomplished a lot, I'm proud of a lot, but there's also a lot that I'm not proud of in various ways, as I described. I'm kind of starting to like feel the emotions that I felt before with like talking to a camera, and like, although I didn't do this too often, but like I'm kind of starting to like remember what it felt like to like kind of, because I haven't talked to a camera in a long time. All the friends that I made and all the experiences I had, it was just it was great. It was great. And so, again, you know, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you guys so much for continuing to watch my videos and keep up with what I'm doing in life or on the channel or whatever. And it all means so much to me, seriously. And, you know, I just so many people that have been commenting. I remember mostly everyone who always used to support me and leave comments. In the next 10 years of not just YouTube, but my life, I had no idea that everything would turn out the way that it did. I feel like I'll be saying that in 10 more years. When I'm watching this video 10 years from now, even if I'm not a successful person, I just hope that I will be happy.
Thank you so much for watching. I know it was a really long video. I just want to say thank you to all of you who stuck around. I really do appreciate that. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a nice day.